In the heart of Deir al-Balah in the Gaza Strip, a large beige tent rises from the dusty ground, serving a purpose far greater than shelter. It has become a classroom, one of many improvised learning spaces created for children who have lost nearly everything, including the schools that once shaped their daily lives. Here, in this fragile structure, rows of small desks fill the space. Dozens of children sit quietly, clutching notebooks, trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy after years of conflict. Their new teacher, Malak Azzam, moves between the rows, offering encouragement. She explains that many of her students have missed 2 full years of education. Concepts that once felt familiar now require rebuilding from the ground up. Even Latin letters, something they used to understand, had to be relearned. Yet day by day, she sees progress. But the challenge goes far beyond lost lessons. Malak describes the emotional toll the war has taken. Before the conflict, classrooms were lively but manageable. Now children often act out, unable to process the trauma they've experienced. Some have lost parents, some have lost homes, some have lost far more. In these tents, lessons in reading and writing are intertwined with the slow, delicate process of healing. Outside the classroom tent, young Majd Abu Ubayd carries several empty water bottles. For her, education is only one of many daily struggles. She describes how difficult it is to meet even basic needs. Clean water is limited. Families must line up for every refill. The idea of returning home, of having a real classroom, clean water, and the safety to dream, feels distant but not impossible. Majd says she hopes for an end to the war, for the restoration of rights, and for a life without fear or sorrow. Around her, other children play among the tents. Their laughter flickers between moments of distraction and the heavy reality surrounding them. Volunteers fill water bottles. Parents try to create routines. But the backdrop of destruction is impossible to ignore. According to the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, more than 650,000 children in Gaza have now gone 3 consecutive years without formal schooling. The situation has turned from an educational gap into a humanitarian emergency. The lack of structured learning not only threatens their academic futures, but also stands as a barrier to emotional recovery from the trauma of conflict. Since October 2023, Israeli attacks have devastated the enclave, killing tens of thousands and making much of Gaza uninhabitable. The Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs reports that 97% of school buildings have been partially or completely destroyed. In this landscape of loss, these makeshift tents represent resilience and humanity. For the children who gather here each day, learning is more than an academic pursuit. It is an act of hope. Despite the challenges, the desire for knowledge, stability, and peace remains unbroken. Here, in the middle of destruction, they are still dreaming of a future built not from tents, but from classrooms, homes, and safety.
توفر لنا كراسات وإقلام وأشياء زي هيك هذا كتير برضو أفضل لإلنا وحيبسطنا أكتر من هيك. مية، معنا أحمل قرفتين وأشياء زي هيك. في يعني كل حياتنا مية وتكي، لكن بالمخيم صار في مدرسة، فصرت تهون على تعبنا. يعني صرنا صحيح بنعبي مية، لكن برضو في مدرسة يعني بتهون على تعبنا، بتخفف شوي عن تعبنا وصعوباتنا في قطاع غزة. حابة إنه تخلص الحرب، يوفروا لنا كل أبسط طموحاتنا، ترجع بيوتنا، الحرب توقف، ما يصيرش ولا في نقطة ضعف ولا خوف جوانا. يعني يوفروا لنا كل شيء احنا بنطلبه، مثلا يوفروا لنا دار، يوفروا لنا تعبئة مياه، ما نحدش في تعبئة السكية، يكون في مدارس وزي هيك اشياء، وكراسات كمان بالمدرسة. صحيح احنا في مدرسة بالمخيم، لكن ما فيش كراسات، ما فيش دفاتر، كيف بدنا نكتب؟ بس احنا بنفهم لكن من غير كتب. فاحنا نتمنى يعني توفروا لنا اقصى الطموح.
يلا مين يعمل دائرة؟ مين الشاطر؟ يلا دائرة مع بعض. ارجع لورا كبر. يلا خطوني المساحة. خطوني يلا يا بنات.
هي يلا
يلا
ماشي يلا ابو العبد ابو العبد. خذوا نفس اثنين، خذوا نفس كله. يلا نفس، يلا كله نفس، انتبهوا معي، كله نفس. اثنين.
جلوس قياس.
يا زلمه